Good morning and welcome to our weekly video fishing report, brought to you by Trallies Fishing World Geelong and Trallies Tackle World Laverton. This week we're going to have a chat about some mulloway along the waterfront in Geelong, snapper around Clifton Springs, the fishing around Queenscliff, a bit of Barwon River and a bit of fresh water at Bull and Mary and Wurrdarbullock. So we'll start off with the mulloway along the waterfront in Geelong.
Yes, so there's been a few mulloways show up around the waterfront and further up into the Grammar School Lagoon. Guys have been getting them mainly fishing bait such as pilchard, and they've been taken as a bycatch, but nonetheless they're still a reasonable target. Casting lures with a nice big paddle tail in the channel of the Grammar School Lagoon seems to be the go. Top of the high tide is the most productive time. Over to you, Mick, with the snapper.
Down at Clifton Springs, there's guys getting snapper around the turnstile, fishing silver whiting, squid and pilchards. As well as that, Clifton Springs is also producing some nice squid on those shallower weed beds in close. So get down there and give those a go. There's been some nice fish amongst them. And now we'll head down to Queenscliff for the harbour, the squid, the kingies and all that sort of thing. So the harbour's been fishing well for squid and trevally. Guys fishing the turtleback worms have been doing quite well, as well as some smaller squid around the moorings there. And Chris will go into the kingfish a bit for you.
Yeah, so the kingfish have been exciting, as we all know. In the past few weeks, everyone's been suffering from kingfish fever, and they've been getting out and trying to get a fix. Jigging, knife jigging by far is the most popular method. 120 through to about 200 gram jigs are the most popular, with the 180 grams being what most guys are going for, whether that be Black Magic or River to Sea. Occasionally they've been popping up on the top, so stuff like these stick baits have been a real worthwhile option, and it's really exciting fun watching them chase your lure down, hit it and dive off with it. Just
remember to work those jigs really hard. If you're not sort of half knackered after 15 minutes, you're not going hard enough. Now we'll go around to the Barwon Estuary, which has been a good option for guys this week in this dirty weather, which we're hopefully about to see the end of. But guys fishing there have been doing quite well on trevally, salmon, and there's been some small mulloway caught over there as well. So those mulloway are really getting around the place. So keep an eye open for them and put in some time and you will get one eventually.
On the freshwater front, Wurrdarbullock, as per normal, big reddies, covering ground, fish arrows, soft plastics, nice long casts, and just bumping it along the bottom. Make sure you're around weed beds because they tend not to
touch my hand.
They tend not to hang around in the open. Bull and Mary also fishing really well for the Chinook salmon. Drifting pilchard fillet slightly down seems to be the way to go. Trolling down nice and deep, 30 to 40 feet down is a really effective. Double clutch in the black and gold seems to be the standout lure on the downriggers.
Now we'll move along to our specials this week. We've got a really good one here for those bait fishers and guys that really like the nibble tip rods. We've got the Southern Gold nibble tip, which is normally $89. This week you can get one for $69 or you can get two for $100. That's a great special.
We also have Daiwa Tournament Specialist Brim rods, an extremely top-end rod, normally $319. We got them for an insane price of just $259. That's the cheapest anywhere. $259. Good quality reel seat, K-Series guides, 1.5 piece blank, perfect.
Madness. As well as that, we've got these Storm Deep Divers, Deep Thunders, 15 footers. Oh, actually, they'll go from 20 to 30 feet, ideal for the kings and tuna. These are normally $19.95. This week we're doing these for $12, so get in and get around these ones. That's a great special.
What's new this week, as I showed you before, are the new Daiwa stick baits. These are excellent for the kings and the tuna, top quality, Japanese designed.
Sinking and floating.
Quite a large range, smaller ones, larger ones, all your popular colours, greens, pilchards, whites, clear, quality trebles, split rings, they're just ready to go.
So get around those this weekend as the weather looks like it's going to fine up and we might all get a chance to get out there and get a fish. So everyone have a good weekend. We'll speak to you next week.
See you later.